You're watching the Northeastern News program that keeps you up to date, aware, and informed on all things related to Northeastern High School. This is High Street Morning News.
Good morning, Northeastern. Today is Friday, February 22nd, 2019, Cycle Day 4. I'm Morgan Reynolds.
And I'm Mackenzie Jenkins. Let's take it to those announcements.
There will be a past mentor meeting February 25th during academic prep in room 708. Freshman students and other students that were interested in PASS will also be requested to discuss the orientation day on March 1st.
The Junior Varsity and Varsity Winter Sports Awards ceremony will be held on Tuesday, February 26th at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. All winter junior varsity and varsity student athletes and their families are invited to attend this ceremony. Student athletes must be present to receive their awards. For more information, please contact the athletic office.
For NHS seniors who are scheduled to participate in the NAEP assessment, it has been rescheduled for today. You will test at the same time and in the same place as originally communicated.
Today is the last day to order Macy's shirts. The order form can be found on Schoology, the homepage. Money is not due until the shirts are ready for pickup. If you had ordered a shirt in the first week, they will be delivered to your homeroom during AP today, or you can pick them up before or after school in room 313. Please have payment when your shirt is delivered or picked up. All proceeds will be donated back to the Northeastern community. Thank you from the HASA Club.
Saturday, February 23rd is the official SAT practice test day for the March 9th SAT. Research shows using the official SAT practice for 6 to 8 hours is associated with an average 90-point increase from the PSAT to the SAT, 30 points higher than the average for students who don't use the official SAT practice.
There is a mandatory meeting for all seniors during AP today in the cafeteria to present info and application for the Northeastern Foundation scholarships. The meeting needs to be held today because the turnaround on when the forms are due is very tight. We appreciate your understanding and flexibility.
If you're a track athlete who plans to compete in distance or mid-distance events this spring season, you should be attending practices every day after school, beginning with study hall in room 212 from 2:45 to 3:45. Followed by practice from 3:50 to 5:20. Be prepared to go outside.
Now we're going to send it down to Isha to tell us more about the musical. What's up, Isha?
Hey guys, I'm down here with Mr. Mars to talk about the musical that's tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday afternoon. So what is the musical and what's it all about?
Good morning, Isha. The musical is called The King and I. It's one of Rodgers and Hammerstein's classics. It's about the King of Siam in 1861, the time when President Lincoln was the president of our country. And he hires an English school teacher to come to Siam, to the palace, to teach his many children that he has, to teach them English.
And what work does it go to put on a musical like this? Like, there's a lot of people that go unnoticed, so who are all they?
Well, there are a lot of folks who help with the show, that's for sure. I have a great staff with a choreographer and the pit director and all that kind of thing, but a lot of students are involved too. We have students on stage, of course, and then there are the students who are in the pit orchestra, playing their fingers to the bone because we've really worked them hard this week. Also, the stage crew back on the stage and the tech crew, which works in the booth and follow spots and that kind of thing.
So there are a lot of people involved in this musical. And when are the musicals and what are the times for them?
The show will be tonight and tomorrow night at 7 and then Sunday afternoon at 2. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the those who have worked on the backdrop. The backdrop is spectacular. Thank you to the National Art Honor Society for all the help that they gave us as well.
And how much are the tickets and when are they being sold now?
Tickets now, the best thing to do now is just to come to the door. There are plenty of seats available. Just come a little early, like 7:15 or 2:15 on Sunday, and you can get your tickets at the door. There will be plenty available.
And when are doors open?
The doors will open at 6:30, right around 6:30, so that we can get ready on the stage and make sure everything's working, and then we'll open the doors about 6:30.
That's great. So if you have no plans for this weekend, make sure you come out to the musical. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Now let's send it to Victoria with lunch.
Good morning, Northeastern. Today's lunch will be boneless wings with a dinner roll.
Monday's breakfast will be mini Cinnies, and Monday's lunch will be baked ziti with garlic Texas toast. February is Black History Month, so every day of the month we will be announcing a new fact. Let's take it to today's installment of the segment.
Good morning, Northeastern. This day in Black history, James R. Europe was born in 1881. He was a unique composer, band leader, arranger, and a major figure in the transition from ragtime to jazz. Europe helped organize the Clef Club, a 125-member African-American union that played at Carnegie Hall in 1910. To learn more about Black history, visit aaregistry.org.
Stay tuned in on Monday for the next fact. Now let's send it over to weather.
Alright, so right now, 35 degrees is what we're looking at. The wind only at 4 miles per hour. Warmer than it was yesterday. Still looking at clouds though. Let's take it to the 5-day. Throughout the week, we're going to be looking at mostly rain and clouds. We're going to be possibly hitting 60s once we hit the weekend. And then once we start next week, we're going to be dipping right back into the high 30s. Let's take it back to the desk.
That's all we have for today, Northeastern, so have a fantastic day.
And don't forget to stay classy.